again with another interview today where we talk not only football conversations, but we take the conversations past the pitch. And today we're joined by Ronaldo Robinson, and we're going to get into the game, we're going to get into the mindset, everything in between, you know. Renard, how are you?
I'm fine. And how are you today?
Okay, I'm great. So, let's start from the beginning, you know. Let's take it back from where did you start? When did you start playing football?
Wow. I think it's like 9 years old. I was like 10 years old. I started playing at home. To be honest, my mom didn't really like football like that. Just my dad and my friends really kind of draw me out the house to play football and stuff. But other than that, I think 9, 10, thereabout. So yeah, I think that from them time, it's been an early stage to now. It's been a long process, a lot of years. So
Okay, so did continue.
so it's yeah, as I said, it's been 19 years old. So from them years to now, I haven't stopped. So yeah.
Okay, so did you play Manning Cup or did you play the Costa Cup?
I played Manning Cup for Kingston College.
So you went to KC. Tell us about that experience. Did you win anything with KC?
Actually, with everything at school with Kingston College, Pepsi, Coles, Manning Cup, Walker Cup. What else? Oh yeah, I did it with Olivier Shee. I think that's the only thing I did win in school, Olivier Shee. But I think I win everything else in school. And schoolboy football was probably, other than now, was probably my best time in my footballing career. Because after that, I got a little dip. But schoolboy football was great. It was challenging also, but I think the environment at Kingston College is really determined. So I think I fit in well over there and stuff. Yeah.
We just talked about schoolboy football, but let's talk about you personally. Like, who is Ronaldo Robinson?
Wow. I think I'm a very chill guy, to be honest. Calm. I'm jovial as well. As my teammates can see, every day I'm coming on me and somebody's at it. But other than that, outside of football, I think I'm reserved. I like to be in my own space, etc. But yeah, other than that, I don't really like describing myself, and I like to let people do that. But I think I'm very calm and cool. But if when I'm around the team, I think I'm jovial. I try to laugh, have fun, because it's really nice here, to be honest.
Okay, so outside of football, what do you do?
If I'm not training or playing games, probably I'm home. Sometimes, sometimes I go with my friends. Probably laugh, have a chat. But yeah, I'm mostly home. Other than that, other than football, I'm mostly home. Other than the little times I went out with my friends. But yeah, that's just me off the pitch.
Okay, so let's take a trip now, like here. Let's take a trip to Portmore. Let's take a trip to football, your goals, your ambitions, you know? Um, right now, what do you think your main goal here is?
I think the main goal is to get the club at CONCACAF. That's the main thing. Put everything aside and focus on that. But in order to get there, we have a lot of work to do. But yeah, forget the club, put the club where we are supposed to be. And I think we can do it. It's just a little bit of focus and getting the job done. But yeah, I think CONCACAF is the main focus right now to get the club at.
Walk us through a regular day here, from wake up to I don't know when training ends. And give us time frames as well.
I think if I'm driving or if I'm taking the bus, it's different. If you're taking the bus, then you have to get up a little bit earlier. But if I want to start on the bus, I can, like, if you're taking the bus or if the bus is coming to pick up, I think it's like, if you get up from after 5:30 in the morning, reach at training by 7:30, the earliest. Train, don't really train long, so I think. But before you even reach on the pitch, is it's funny. Teammates, we laugh, about time, have quality time together. I think that's what makes us strong over here. We have a lot of individual time with each other, and we kind of enjoy each other's company. We show up for each other a lot before we step on the pitch. And the pitch is busy. As Coach Austin is a businessman. He really take things really serious. It's very business. Off the pitch and on the pitch is very, very different over here. And finish training, shower, have a look at chat, then we head home back. So, but if you're driving, you know you gotta get up a little bit later, 6:30, reach here for 7. Yeah, so I think that's just pretty much it on a regular day for training.
Okay. So, what do you think the camaraderie here is like?
Well, it's next to none, to be honest. It's next to none. It's it's the only club I've been at where guys really love each other. Like we really check for each other a lot, to be honest. And we might muster each other a lot, but we really and truly love each other a lot. And we work for each other. That's the biggest thing. We work for each other, and I think that builds us as a team. And I really take that personal because it has helped me and helped me to be a better man than who I was today or back then. But I think the camaraderie here is next to none. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the staff, the guy down to my teammates. So it's really fun. I like it over here.
So you mentioned the camaraderie here is next to none, and your previous teams, right? So what lessons did you learn? What experience did you gain from previous teams that allow you to be the person that you are here now at Portmore United?
As I said, after schoolboy football, it was really, really kind of difficult and stuff. But previous club, I don't really want to call names, but previous clubs, I wasn't getting a lot of time to showcase myself a lot. I know I had quality, but I really wasn't getting a lot of time to showcase. And when I do get time to showcase myself, probably I wasn't even really showcasing myself as well. But the difficulty, the tough times, the going at home, not knowing what's the problem, going at home, head under your pillow, the little tough times where nobody really see. That's the most difficult thing. To where I'm at right now, I'm really grateful. I'm really thankful for Coach Aston, for Coach Pope, for Portmore, for my teammates, for Portmore and all having me here. I think since I've been here, it's been the best of me, and I really appreciate that. I really take that to heart. Yeah, it's been a tough ride to where I fit to where I'm coming from to now. It's been really difficult, but I think that all them tough times helped me to be the person I am today. It really builds me and push me through tough times. So to be honest, any good thing that I'm going through right now, it's not that difficult to go through. Not really difficult to go through because I've been through so much to be where I'm at right now. So I think it's been a long road, and I really appreciate the road because if things didn't happen, I wouldn't know. Probably I wouldn't be the man I am today.
So people see the goals, they see the long range. What you call them? That the long range rockets. You know. Um, but what don't they see about your game?
On the pitch, ah, I work hard a lot. I don't really think people see that a lot. But in football overall, I don't think people see that a lot. But I work very hard off the ball a lot. Tracking people, running down people to tackle, getting back, helping on the defense. I think that's probably the only thing people don't really see about my game. Them see the goals, them see the good stuff, the take ons, the dribbles,
Them see the plat them.
the plan, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, they don't really see the tracking back, the hard working. And I think over here, if you can't defend, you can't play. So yeah.
Okay. So I think in your Portmore United career, two goals stick out more than any other goals for anybody for players. Anybody that know Ronaldo Robinson at Portmore United, they can tell you about two goals. Me specifically can tell you about two goals. The first one was the one that you scored against Mount Pleasant last season, which I think you saw the video, Renard, where may I scream, and my voice going by the end of the game. And then the second one was quarterfinals one against Cavaliers. Pretty similar goal. And I'm gonna ask you this now. Which one is your favorite? I have my favorite, but which one is your favorite?
I think the time period in the two goals was very crucial, to be honest. Because the Mount Pleasant one, the game was like nil all or something like that. A score Cavaliers was a quarter final. That's playing for the league itself. But I think enough people love the Cavaliers one, but I think my personal one is the more pleasant one for me, to be honest, because I had to dribble a lot, I had to take some touch. The Cavaliers one, it really came at me at a pace, so it's really easy to hit through the ball. More pleasant one is very difficult. So I'll take that one.
You take the more pleasant one? Okay. Can you walk us through that one?
Yeah, I really have to give credit to Brian because he dribbled through a lot to give me the ball, and then at the same time, he makes a run. He even give me the time and the space to come in to dribble, take 2 or 3 touches before I shoot. So when I receive the ball, I only had one thing in my mind because I know I can shoot the ball. So I only had one thing in my mind to just shoot. But yeah, when I shoot, he didn't really surprise me that I scored, but it's just the moment in which I scored and how I scored. That's the best thing. The moment in which I scored and how I scored was the best thing for me.
So here you play more of a winger role, and in the new formation that Coach Austin has been playing, you're also a midfielder there as well. So as a midfielder slash a winger, right? How do you decide when to pass and when to take on your man?
It varies because it depends on where in the field you are. If you're lower in your half, obviously you can't really take that much of a risk to be dribbling, etc. But as closer you go to the opponent's goal, I think it get easier to showcase yourself, to express yourself. I think coach also gives us that freedom to express yourself as well. But the difference in the part of the field. As I said, the lower you are in your half, you have to keep playing. The closer you get to the opponent's goal, I think you can show off showcase yourself a little bit more in that sense.
For your finishes, do you practice these type of finishes in training, or is it just pure instinct that all right, let me crack this one?
What the goals?
Yeah.
I don't really, we practice do finishing a lot in training, but things like that I don't really think you can practice. Those are just natural instincts and natural cause to think to know what to do. Because it's just barely basic finishing you do in training, layoff, crosses, finishing. Other than that, during the game, it's really difficult to even get chances to even score against two top teams like Cavaliers or Mount Pleasant. So I think it's just purely down to instinct.
Okay. What's one thing that a member of the coaching staff here at Portmore United has told you that stuck with you?
I actually really hear a lot of that, a lot of things. To if be specific, I think one of the biggest one was you don't know how talented you are. I think that sticks with me. It's been stick. And sometimes when you really doubt yourself or you really have going through a bad patch, not scoring, not living up to your performance, is not showing who you really are. I think that sticks, and I really have to remember when coach said that to me to get me back on track. So I think that's the only thing that really. There's a lot of things, a lot of things that really stick, but I think that's the only one that really stick.
Okay.
Stick with me.
Who told you that? Coach Austin?
No, Coach Bloody.
Coach Bloody. Okay. Uh If your teammates ask you, if I ask a teammate what frustrates them about you, what would they say?
I don't really know. Probably to dribble less sometimes.
I think I had this conversation with you a couple months ago.
Yeah, I think it's just dribble less sometimes. Can pass sometimes. I think that's the only thing that really frustrates me. Especially Seagull or Owl. I don't think I frustrate anybody else more than I want to frustrate them, to be honest.
Do you think people underrate you?
Oh, everybody have their opinion, to be honest. People gonna like you, people gonna not
Okay,
like
let
you.
me ask you. Let me ask you more specifically. Do you think defenders underrate you
In the league,
in the league?
no, I don't think so. The good thing is that, to be honest, we have a lot of quality players at the top of the pitch. So you can't really put all the focus on me alone, and that's good, to be honest, because if it was like me alone, it would be very easy for the opponents. You have a Corey Bird now with me. You have Peter McGregor. You have Romeo who arrive a lot. So really, a lot of people they really have to focus on. So like it kind of gives me freedom, 1v1 in which what I want. But I don't really think defenders underrate me, to be honest.
Okay, so we're arriving at the last part of the season right now. I mean, crunch time. If it wasn't crunch time before, it's crunch time now. What's your mindset like heading into these playoffs?
The good thing is that we don't really have a different team. We have the same team basically. So the focus is next to none. It's really even more than last season. But the focus going into the playoff right now is just business, to be honest. I really think we have the team to get over the line, but more talk is more talk. Everybody feel like them can't get over the line. We have to just work for each other, as I said before. But it's really focused over here. It's the environment is really tense, to be honest. It's really tense, and I think other than that, we just have to relax also because it's a lot of games in the playoffs. 2 leg each quarter final, semi final is 2 leg, so it's never over until it's over. But other than that, I think the mindset is really focusing on us, not the opponent. Just focus on us, what we have to do. Just get the job done.
And whoever comes, comes.
Whoever comes, comes.
Okay. So you said something in that explanation. You said it's tense over here. Just clarify what you mean by it's tense over here. In what aspect is over here tense?
It's tense in it's not in a negative way. It's tense in a sense where we know we could have get the job done last season and we didn't. So there's a lot of pressure on our shoulder, especially we as offensive players who the coach need to perform at this type of stage. And it's tense in a way with the staff. Them are gonna have a lot of pressure on us because sometimes as coaching staff, to be honest, if you're not really pressuring your players and you know you have good players, I don't think it really makes sense, to be honest. But it's tense in a positive way, I think, and I think that helps us as players as well. It's tense in a positive way more than negative. It's not tense in a way where we are cut each other's throat and stuff. It's tense in a way that we know say we have on a straight road, we can't slack off at no time, not one time. And we know what have.
So, what should fans expect from you from this last end of the season?
I don't really like to put a lot on my shoulder, to be honest, because we have a whole team here. We have a good bunch of players. But I just think that I have a lot to prove to myself more than to anyone, and to help the team score goals, etc. Yeah, I just think my main focus in this playoff is just to score goals, to help the team in any way possible. Just win. That's all I really want to do, just win. Find a way to win. And when you have teammates that look up to you, say, alright, this is the player that we are going to look up to for us to score or win the game. It's really hard, as I said, but it's good that people really believe in you as well as your teammates and your coaches really believe in you. I don't think as I said, it's really just focusing on us and focusing on me. And my main thing for me is just to score and help the team as in any way I can.
Okay. For you personally, which one is harder? Creating chances or finishing them?
I think finishing them is the harder thing. Cause we create a lot of chance over here.
We create no
Yeah,
chances.
we create a lot of chance. But finishing is the hard part, to be honest. That's the hardest thing to do, finishing. Ask anybody who play in the forward line or up front. Our midfielders who arrive. Creating chances is the easy. Cause you can cross a ball, that's creating chance. But for finish the chance is the hardest thing.
Okay. Do you have a weaker foot?
To a lesser extent.
To a lesser
Yeah,
extent.
to a
So
lesser
you
extent.
don't really.
No, not really.
I was gonna ask you if you avoid using it, but you don't have a
No,
weaker
no.
foot.
The thing is that it's funny enough. There's something that I can do with my right foot that I don't really can do with my left foot. Because if I don't think people take notice of it, most of the time when I'm receiving the ball, I receive it with my right leg. 90% of the time, I receive it with my right leg. But I don't really think I have a weak foot. If I'm scoring, because I score a lot of goals off my right foot as well. So I don't really think I have a weak foot. It's just that I'm not going to get up and I dribble with my right foot. I'm just not going to do that. But I don't really think I have a weak foot, to be honest.
Okay. So you talked about the defensive work in this team, right? In today's game, or here specifically at Portmore United, wingers have to trap back. Do you enjoy that part, or you just accept that you have to?
Yeah, I I don't enjoy that part at all. It's just that you have to do it. It's kind of I think like it's mandatory here. You have to do it at all costs. It's all come down to the coach that we had. It's very hard working and stuff. And we train that way through the whole preseason to reach where we at now. So we have to defend no matter what. No care who you are, you have to defend.
Okay, so I'm kind of piggybacking off you right now. You said in preseason you guys train that way. Tell us about those preseason runs.
Wow. Going back down memory lane, huh? I think preseason, this preseason was the hardest preseason I've ever had since I know myself. Really hard. Boom. I don't even want to hug my daughter sometimes. I just really want to just go into bed and lie down and sleep. And knowing that you have to get up tomorrow morning to do the same thing again, it's really difficult. But I think it pays off. I don't think nobody really runs like us in the league, to be honest. We run a lot. Off the ball, that is. But as I said, preseason was tough, but I think it was tough for a reason.
We're closing out now, and I'm gonna ask you a couple quick rapid fire questions before we close. Pick one teammate you want to link up with more.
Romeo,
Gotcha. All right. Goals or assists?
goals,
Pace or skill?
pace,
Left wing, right wing?
both,
Nutmeg or long shot?
long shot,
Big game or a consistent season?
consistent season.
Training or match day?
Boy, I don't like trading. So but I would say match day.
I know the answer for this, but music before a game or silence?
Music.
Okay. One touch or take your time?
One touch, I take your time.
One touch or, 2, 3 minutes or pick your spot.
Finishing?
Yeah, finishing.
I would say one touch.
Okay. Best player you've played with
In the league,
on the same team?
I think the best players I've played with is at Puma right now. No cap.
Okay, who on the team? Yeah, you not get out the
Really,
answer the
yeah,
question,
you're
man.
really putting me on a spot right now. You have a lot. I have to choose one.
Yeah, I have to choose one. May I choose the safest option too?
I would say Howell.
Of course.
Yeah, I would say Howell.
The hardest defender you faced?
In the league, I'd put more artists overall.
Overall, you could all face them in training if it's them.
Well, I think the hardest defender I face is Mullet, to be honest.
Well, he'll be one of them.
Yeah, Mullins is really difficult to play against, bro. Mullins, trust me, really difficult to play against. Yeah, hard to get past.
Ugly win or lose playing good football.
Ugly win.
3 points are 3 points.
At all costs.
Okay, so what kind of football? I think this is going to be the last question that I ask. Well, one of the last questions. What kind of football do you think we play here at Portmore United?
I think we play it varies on the opponents, but if you're talking about ourselves, I think we like to keep possession a lot. We keep possession, and if you lose the ball, counter press. That's just basically it. Once you lose the ball, press 6 seconds, press to get it back. We'll keep possession a lot, to be honest. That's how we play.
For you personally now, what what are your goals for the rest of the season? What are your goals for your footballing career? How where do you see yourself in the next 2 3 years?
I think in the next 2 3 years, I think I will be overseas playing, thanks to Portmore. This is my best season, scoring season in the league as well. So I think for the team, as I said, just win the league, go to CONCACAF. That's the main thing for the club to put at the club where that's the most we can. That's the least we can do for the club, because the staff, the board, they have done a lot for us throughout the season, throughout the whole season, sacrificed a lot for us. So that's the least we can give them. But personally, personal goals, I think I want to go overseas and play football, help my family, my friends, take myself out, to get to a little bit, try to push my career where I think I should be. But it all comes down to hard work. So, and I think I'm at the right place to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Ronald. Thank you so much for having this sit down conversation. I don't think I acted 3 times for this interview. Told you yesterday, and here you are today.
Yeah, you're welcome, you're welcome.
Um, Thank if you guys have stayed with us so far. No. You will tell the people them to like, share, comment, whatever.
Yeah, like, share, and subscribe as well to our channel.